question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a chef hiding both face and mind.
All right.
With this, the public has praised them as Now then. Yes, I've already spoken. It will be a heavy responsibility. The cult...
It's so She's the one that called up.
Well, even though... Wait. But what's up? People are posting that we...
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! You were raving about us so much!
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn...
Calm down.
But there's no way to
Haru! I'm sorry, I'm the one who asked. My condolence. I'm okay. Did you all target the prince?
Huh?
Yes. What makes you say... Yesterday.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling call, considering that this was right after what happened.
It's the first I've heard of it!
Doesn't this all... It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far...
What do you mean?
Perhaps... we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as...
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though?
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. In addition, we have
Exams? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. I wonder what that could... At any rate, we need to behave and... For real? Mish...
Yo.
Hey! Okay. Yeah! Yeah! What's up? Yes.
Yeah.
Nice! Well then.
This sucks. What do you want to do? Okay. Yep. Ah. Hey. Hey. All right.
Want to head back?
Let's do it. Well then.
Oh. Thank you.
All right.
Ah, you're back.
Still.
Everyone. I The most important thing is I however yes. Thank you. All right.
Well, shall we begin?
Ooh, we can do this! Yep.
Ahem.
Now, everyone.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this!
Okay, class, let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this!
Police are here. Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief. Serious? I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already...
It's open.
Um,
Welcome.
you have my thanks.
Well... Quite.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Oh.
Congrats on surviving.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that...
Again?
More importantly,
You said that something was on your...
the medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the... Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the
Could they have been doing it? It was around the time our group started getting...
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What?
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like I found those same fingerprints.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group.
I think I'm starting both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning— No way! This is all hypothetical.
But if all you're deducting, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months.
We're talking both the rankings, everyone this was all set up. Then, what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting it. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Yeah. This doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself. Why would you choose someone?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, and you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves.
I'm honored.
The Phantom Thieves issue expectations are exceedingly high for us public personnel and planning. I'd like you. You've yet. Will you
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher... I don't wish to apply, but I assume naturally failed.
Of course, I will live up to your
That is all.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner?
No, it's...
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to...
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. Don't worry, though. It will...
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important...
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god, Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves. This is bad.
Unless they know...
Damned Phantom Thieves.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just...
Maybe the rumors are true.
Okay, quiet down. Well then, next you two will go... Huh? Why? They'll probably have one... That's how they've been... oh yeah. Those are the instructions. Just don't say more than is necessary.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just... Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought...
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, it would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that Not to me. You looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not...
It's not now that it's become reality.
We need to make sure we don't draw...
Right. Haru, can I ask you to...
No, it's okay.
As for...
So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
What?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion.
Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Hey!
Where have you been?
Oh!
Searching all along. While alone.
Yes!
Without the
Okay.
without a sign.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom. The rest will go. Still, I'm...
What? This is it.
Correct!
Nice going!
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing...
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep...
Goro, this one too.
They're mostly the same over here as... Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came... Come on, leader. Aren't you taking this...
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place...
What?
What are you so surprised?
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way...
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear... I'd like a little more time.
That reminds me. She seemed like she was looking into something on her... It's not that I don't...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. I hope she finds something.
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, however, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone.
This doesn't change the fact that they are. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be...
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh. You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, I heard the police. As long as you're not getting involved. Well...
Hey! Well then.
Oh.
Listen up. That should do it for now. Hey!
Makoto, has Nijima's...
Well, this actually stops. Possible I made some... Regardless, I thought over the... I'm considering asking...
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw...
I understand, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't, and I can no longer... I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel.
He says, let me think.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more?
That's likely why.
What are we gonna...
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
A weekly magazine reported that Kuramoto was the real Old man Kuramoto will likely... The police can't do anything because it was 20... I hear his grandson Benzo resigned. It could be due to Matsushita's influence, or now it's all up to...
When's your speech gonna start, Toranosuke? We can't wait!
To think. The article mentioned I didn't want the real culprit to be named, even though apparently people admire me for having quietly accepted a false charge for 20 years. I didn't intend for any... I appreciate that someone like you, who's been watching me so closely, would say such a thing. I've struggled for the past 20 years, but I... Oh, today will be the last day I'll request help from a phantom thief. I don't Everything I've told you has been based on assumptions, but then I think you should focus on your work. Because the time is now. I can't think of anything else to teach you. You are now an expert. I taught you all I know about the art of public speaking, in return for you supporting a guy like me. And over time, you became someone who shared my beliefs. Thanks to you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months. I will strive for the royal road of politics, thinking of you as you walk down your own path. But if you ever find yourself in harm's way on your journey, I will be there to help you. We'll be comrades who reform the world together.
I am thou, thy bond shall thou hast to...
All right. All right.
I'm sure you will thank you for... All right.
Yoshida's speech is about to start.
I cut my date short so I could watch this, you know?
Does anyone out there have something they aspire to do? I met a certain young man. Through a method that differs from mine, he was trying to reform the world. As you know, that is a very large mountain to cross. Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye, because we will surely meet at the peak. He is desperately doing what he aspires to do. So I encourage you all, please find what it is that you aspire to do, and I will support you, because that is what I aspire to do.
Way to go, Tyranosuke!
I believe it!
Good morning. Well... Yes.
Hey. Oh, yes. How about you?
This is it.
Right.
Nice going!
Welcome home. You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these and because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will
That politician's really honorable.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation, answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals. Thieves on the loose. We must
What are you standing there staring? I'm not worried or anything. You're just
That politician is honest and carries an... It feels like a trustworthy... Don't you think, Bob?
Sorry.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature. It isn't about liking or disliking. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Oh!
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely...
Well, yeah. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida...
There may be police op. Actually, they probably are here. Acting like normals.
What do you normal?
Look around at the...
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang...
I think I can do it.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji...
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and...
Don't let your guard...
It's true that the initial...
Oh...
Now.
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru.
I want to go around with everyone.
This'll be a great change of pace. Shall we head off?
All right.
This is your first...
They're pretty good.
I know a great... Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customer!
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment.
It's like a deserted...
Well, I guess it's good. We heard a lot of rumors, even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes.
Who cares?
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order?
There are a lot.
Stick to a normal one.
I'm so sorry.
The hell? Well then.
I'm sorry.
Then how about...
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remote.
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort.
Oh, I can...
Ryuji, you're... Then...
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that.
This will take a little...
let's forget about...
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim...
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like...
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being...
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap.
We won't let that happen.
Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh! Lies.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a... So, what makes this...
Could there be jam in it as a secret
Well...
one of them's obviously red.
Dude, don't tell me the...
It's like, going for the obvious one is manly.
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think... Wait, is she on...
Do you... well... Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel...
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot...
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up. So I escaped... I'm going to have one of these. Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then...
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to... This isn't good. I keep
I know what you mean. I need to do my best tomorrow. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
so I...
Oh? Let's head back.
Yes, I... Quite. Indeed.
Hold on.
How about it? Well then. Well,
Well then. Nice.
I'm a sharpshooter at those masquerades, hiding both.
Well then, our guest of...
I feel kind of bad.
By the way, it seems you've denied a court. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your... How are you so positive?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested, but won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really...
She's pelting him with...
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identity.
He's gotta be bluffing!
Pipe down! He's lying. But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present
will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
What's he planning on? That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you...
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room
There's the PE fac...
I want you to come too. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they?
Did you say...
We only have
What do you want to talk about?
No!
That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, it's because of those I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as I can say so with conviction because I have the same power. So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered... That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed...
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power.
This guy has...
This cat. Talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana. I experienced that world too. But
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of...
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is someone else is... However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did... I can't overlook such a... Which is precisely why I want us to...
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with...
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police...
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method the justice I uphold will not tolerate.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading. The higher-ups are concerned only. They want to capture the culprits. Those are the ones who are...
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they...
We haven't... And we're still going...
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do.
And that's why you...
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. That said, I ask that you disband the fan...
What should we do?
I see. I thought I was making a lot of Well, you don't have to considering this is you we're talking about. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while. I look forward. It was definitely... We should be getting back.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. But I'll have to end.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding, but I feel another great stride. Well, I hope you all continue to pay attention.
Let's have a big round of applause.
Was that really our best course of action?
Similar occurrences followed although things have quieted down until recently. Furthermore, new information has come. He had received a calling card. Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well.
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Post-festival nobody invited you.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party? Since we've run into each other on our own, people say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with us. Let's get...
And now, it's time! The Student Sharing Special! But, before that, we've got a huge... Members of the dance club?
Very impressive, Senpai.
Now that you're all warmed up,
Hey, we've got a little...
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to just wait here.
Who's that? Huh?
She's amazing. crazy.
That was so exhausting, but...
Wow.
I know! It's my dad. Sorry to leave you like this. I will. The post-festival party was so much fun. See you soon!
Exactly.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Damn it!
And what is your name? Sakamoto-kun! You look like someone filled to the brim with pent-up anger towards society. Anyway, on with the show. What would you...
Huh?
What's this? Our Sakamoto-kun may look tough, but it turns... Here, do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students? Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about... So, are they from Shujin? You know... What? Who would be interested in... Dick. Would you like to... Oh, hell yeah. Well then. Now, what would you like to share with us today?
The hell?
Do you have... Well, let's give him a nice...
Sakamoto-kun. Sakamoto-kun. Turns out you're just a big chicken, huh? I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut it! No! I can't... Dude. By the way, I would have been totally effed if you hadn't said something. Thanks. You mean you were nervous? Damn it! Oh yeah, this ain't really the best way of things. We're knee-deep in shit dealing with Akechi, and he gets to just... Huh. Okay. Later. Oh, wait! Saga...
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh?
Futaba?
I needed to calm my brain. Not just Akechi, but anyway.
The mass media has been no countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves. They're saying what... So,
Nothing that leads to a...
what's going on here? Didn't you... And I thought I told you. Well, if things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion.
But...
I had high expectations for you. We may need to reform the operation as well.
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police, if you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements. That's what you... The leadership of this country. I'll make myself clear again.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need. Oh, one more thing. If...
To you?
I said that fail... Yes.
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right?
You went into my room with...
I'll apologize as much as you want later, so...
That's...
Is it something to get flustered? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep... I mean, it was...
Explain.
explained.
Can't tell me?
Hey, if this...
I'm talking to Futaba. I'll get right to the... Is this a real one? Did they... How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped and I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Akaba's research about altering one's cognition. Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, I thought your case kind of seemed similar to...
What?
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, there's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg. Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months? And on top of that, what the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait,
She was killed!
Stop!
Why won't you believe me? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed, it was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, and I end up getting consoled by her. God.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry, even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of... I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can... We're done. Come on. Time to...
Whew. If he turned us in, that would still... I'm...
We're gonna win. Sorry.
Well then.
Where have you been searching all along?
That concludes the speech given by Representative... We now resume our coverage of the Phantom. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves and have decided to reward any...
Look.
Those who provide and considering the high amount, it shows how reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it. I hope you understand this. Even people who didn't have an interest before, and it'll happen every day. Why did this happen? I see. Well, I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility. All I can do now, just don't become I won't sell you out. As long as you're here.
I feel bad about what...
Did you see that reward? With this, the Phantom Thieves... That will be when they're...
Hey, great! We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
We're finally being treated as...
I'm positive. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? How President Okumura ranked... It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start.
Then what about everything? Are the people whose hearts we changed?
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with considering what happened with the rankings? Only the
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic...
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into
What, so this is my fault? And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because all I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only...
Haru. It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal...
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because...
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about...
Yeah. I'm such an idiot!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes...
We were meant to be the righteous fan...
I'm so irritated.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water. However, we have no idea who we're up against.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power. Or...
Are we really
Should we... I mean...
Hey.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see. I take back what I just... Absolutely not like this!
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do.
Yeah.
You two? It is confusing. Maybe I haven't changed at all since I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could. It made me so happy to be depended on. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice. But I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest. I can start by changing who I... Thanks. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't see ya.
Okay. Nice.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does...
When you say that you want us to cooperate...
That's a good question.
Quit F...
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. She must be considerably... Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no...
True. I'm the only one. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered...
Huh?
Is this to prevent the investigation?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need...
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single...
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would...
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the
No!
They're completely... My objective is to find the true culprit. However, the current situation...
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set...
Our only solution to this is to make Sai... If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation.
So that...
The truth will be covered up. And I can't allow...
I mean...
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to...
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame. So how about it?
Even though you're particular about being...
It can't be helped in order to ascertain. There is also one more merit. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their... All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit...
As expected from Onijima.
Makoto.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team.
I'm flattered.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human... Yes. My contempt for... It isn't some grand reason like society's... It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal. Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind... Yeah, like how some
We're similar. Maybe that's why I thought that I could... Won't you cooperate with me on the... Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now. But because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time. What? It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further in.
Why don't we try going there now? A lot of this will be new to me. So
I'm sorry, I
see.
Will you tell your...
Of course.
You seem awfully evasive.
I just can't make time to...
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird? Well, regardless, it all starts tomorrow.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? seems you're completely... But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear... Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you. No, I don't believe your story. There's something I need to... Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the Tell Me Everything?
What's this favor?
We'll be going to Nijima relationships. Those would help us...
I can look up stuff like her repertoire of...
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
I thought you'd like that.
Also, I made...
Ow! Same as always.
Let me finish. So this is the courthouse.
We played cards during this...
Conditions have not been met.
What else is... It must be a...
Candidate found.
I definitely see some...
Well...
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to...
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the...
Our attire hasn't changed.
Now then.
I'll just add this.
So, this means we're...
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks.
No. This is my
Well, I think you're That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no... Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about...
Ah, yes.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down.
What?
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor, at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher... Let us...
A safe...
I'll just add this.